Good morning, students. Today we shall discuss about the Vedic literature. In previous video, we shall talk about the background history of Aryans and also discuss about the migration theories on Aryans and also discuss about the Vedic literature. In that part, we talk about the Vedas. Vedas are 4 in number. One is Rig Veda, Samaveda, Yajurveda and Atharvana Veda. These 4 Vedas are most useful to the study of Aryan's life, like their administration, like that social, economic, religious and cultural condition of the Aryan people. So, in that part, today we talk about the Vedangas and Sutras and Darshanas and Upavedas, Puranas, and remaining Vedic literature totally discussed in briefly in this class. So, in that, the first one is after Vedas, the Vedangas are most important in the Aryan's literature. Vedangas are 6 in number. How many Vedangas? 6 in number. What are they? They are, one is phonetics. Phonetics, it means Shiksha. What is mean by phonetics? What is mean by Shiksha? It tells about the information of how to speak a language, how to speak a word in fluent. That is known in phonetics. And second, matrix. Matrix means chandas. It is a grammatical part. And third, grammar. Grammar nothing but Vyakaranam. Grammar nothing but Vyakaranam. And fourth, etymology. Fourth, etymology, it means Nirukta. It also known as Nirukta. And fifth, astrology. Astrology nothing but Jyotisha. It is occupied a important place nowadays also the people daily life, Jyotisha. And sixth one, religious worship, that is known as Kalpa. These are the 6 are Vedangas. These tells about the background history of their literature, and these deals with the grammatical point of their literature. So, this is most important in Vedic literature. And next, Sutras. Sutras tells about the principles and culture and traditions during the time of sacrifices of the Indo-Aryans. These are in Kalpa. Out of the 6 Vedangas, Kalpa is the most important. Why the Kalpa is most important? Kalpa deals with the principles of when we were worshipping various gods. When we were doing of sacrifices a particular god, what type of principles and traditions should be followed in contemporary period. This type of worshipable and this type of sacrifices principles should be denoted in sutras. Sutras are 3 in number. How many sutras? 3 in number. One is Srauta Sutra, second Griya Sutra, third Dharma Sutra. First one Srauta Sutra, Griya Sutra and Dharma Sutra. What is mean by Srauta Sutra? Srauta Sutra deals the sacrifices of the Aryans. What type of sacrifices? Which type of sacrifices was followed by the Aryans? And what type of principles are followed when they are doing of worship a god? This type of principle should be discussed in Srauta Sutra. And Griya Sutra. Griya Sutra are the ceremonies connected with the life. Ceremonies connected with life of the society. It means one Aryan men or a family, from the starting of his birth to death, what type of principles, what type of ceremonies are doing in their life. This is indicate about Griha Sutra. మనందరికి తెలిసిందే ఇప్పటికి నవే డేస్ ఆల్సో మోడర్న్ డేస్ ఆల్సో ఏ ఫ్యామిలీ డూయింగ్ సో మెనీ సెరమనీస్ ఇన్ దేర్ లైఫ్. ఒక బాబు పాప పుట్టిన కానించి చనిపోయేంత వరకు అనేక కార్యక్రమాలను నిర్వర్తించడం జరుగుతున్నది. జస్ట్ లైక్ birthday ceremonies, like Annaprasadana, first anniversary birthday, next Aksharabhyasam, తర్వాత పట్టు వస్త్రాలంకరణ, నూతన పట్టు వస్త్రాలంకరణ, ఇలాంటి అనేక కార్యక్రమాలు, సో మెనీ యాక్టివిటీస్, సో మెనీ సెరమనీస్ ఆర్ డూయింగ్ బై ద Indo-Aryan people in the contemporary period. This type of ceremonies should be denoted in Griya Sutra. And third one, final sutras in Dharma Sutra. It deals the rules and regulations of conduct of the Aryan people in their life. Dharma పేరులోనే ఉన్నది. It deals the rules and regulations of the conduct or character of the life. లైఫ్లో మనం ఎలా ఉండాలి, మన యొక్క కండక్ట్ ఎలా ఉండాలి, మన క్యారెక్టర్ ఎలా ఉండాలి, ఇటువంటి అన్ని అంశాలు, ద రూల్స్ అండ్ ద రూల్స్ ఆఫ్ కండక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఏ పర్సన్, ఇట్స్ టోటల్లీ డిస్కస్డ్ ఇన్ ధర్మ సూత్ర. దీస్ ఆర్ ద most important to tells about the religious and social conditions of the Aryan people. And next Vedic literature is darshanas. What is darshanas? Darshanas are the schools of thoughts in Hindu philosophy. What is darshanas? Darshanas are the schools of thoughts. In which philosophy? Hindu philosophy. మన హిందూ ధర్మశాస్త్రంలో ఉన్నటువంటి తాత్విక ఆలోచనలు, స్కూల్స్ ఆఫ్ థాట్స్. ఇట్స్ ఏ ఫిలసాఫికల్ నాలెడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ హిందూ కల్చర్ అండ్ హిందూ ట్రెడిషన్స్. Darshanas also 6 in number. How many darshanas? 6 in number. One is Nyaya Darshana. It is written by Gautama. Listen to me carefully. The darshanas are 6 in number. They are, first was Nyaya Darshana. It is written by Gautama. And second, Vaisheshika Darshana. It is written by Kanda. Third one, Samkhya Darshana. It is written by Kalpa. And fourth one, Yoga Darshana. It is written by Patanjali. You know which day is celebrated International Yoga Day? On 21st June is the International Yoga Day. The all type of yoga principles, yogasanalu, written in Yoga Darshana. It is written by Patanjali Saga. And fifth one, Mimamsa. It is written by Jaimini or Gemini. And sixth, Vedanta. It is written by Badarayana. These are the 6 darshanas of Vedic literature. These 6 darshanas tells about the information of Hindu philosophical knowledge. And next, Upavedas are the most important Vedic literature. It is applied to the Vedas. So it is known as Upavedas. Upavedas also 4 in number. How many Upavedas? 4 in number. How many Vedas? 4 in number. So you can find the differences between Vedas and Upavedas. Vedas, first one Rigveda, second Samaveda, third Yajurveda, fourth Atharvana Veda. These 4 Vedas. But now I tells about the Upavedas. Upavedas also 4 in number. First one, Dhanurveda. Dhanurveda deals with warfare. యుద్ధరంగంలో నైపుణ్యం, ఆ వార్ఫేర్ అంటే ద స్కిల్ ఆఫ్ వార్ఫేర్ డీల్స్ ఇన్ ద ధనుర్వేద. we can see the socio-fantasy films and the dynastical background cinemas like Bahubali. In that, we can see a number of war traditional systems in those days, how they were planned to defeat their enemies. They were taught a different type of war plans. And the rulers also, kings also, military also, trained in very skilled and skillful with the warfare. So the all type of warfare skills should be written in Dhanurveda. Every Indian kingdom rulers perfect in Dhanurveda. And second, Gandharva Veda. Gandharva Veda deals with music. సంగీతం గురించి దీంట్లో మనకు చెప్పటం జరిగింది. అండ్ థర్డ్, శిల్పవేద. శిల్పవేద డీల్స్ విత్ ద ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. వాట్ ఈజ్ మీన్ బై ఆర్కిటెక్చర్? ఆర్కిటెక్చర్ ఈజ్ ద structure of a particular buildings and temples, forts and palaces. This type of all structural buildings deals in Shilpaveda or architecture. When we are visiting a ancient temple or a fort or a royal palaces, we can find the differences between the particular temple, royal palaces, forts, and compare with our living houses. So many differences are there. The type of architectural buildings constructed a new technical skills, new technical methods are implemented in the constructing of that particular fort, palaces and religious temples. So these type of architecture should be denotes in the Shilpaveda. And fourth one, Ayurveda. Ayurveda deals with the science of life. మన మానవులకు వచ్చేటటువంటి జబ్బులు, డిసీజెస్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో వాటిని ఎలా మనం నివారించాలి, హౌ టు కంట్రోల్ దెమ్ with the natural methods. So these are the most important in Upavedas. And finally talk about Puranas. Puranas are the story form and voluminous in nature. Story forms and voluminous in nature. Puranas includes the mythological stories, and Puranas tells about all type of religious conditions. And Puranas indicate about the information of worships of a god. So most of the Puranas, actually the Puranas are 18 in number. How many Puranas? 18 in number. In this, Most of the Puranas are written by Vyasa Maharshi. Vyasa Maharshi. And these are the Puranas indicate about to teach the common man's values of the life. The Puranas indicate about the ethical human values, and also Puranas tells about the moral values of the people, especially in Aryan society. Example, the Skanda Purana, Vayu Purana, Agni Purana, Vishnu Purana, Shiva Purana, and Bhagavata Purana. So these are the most important in Puranas. Okay? And finally, this all type of Vedic literature, this all type of Vedic texts or accounts are most indicate about the information of Aryan's administration, Aryan's social, economic, religious and language literature conditions are totally discussed in the Vedic literature. Vedic literature as the most important to the study of Vedic civilization, and also most important to the reconstruction of the Vedic civilization, okay, by the Vedic literature sources. What type of administration should be followed in early Vedic period and later Vedic period, and what type of social and economic religious conditions in early Vedic period and later Vedic period. This type of information can be discussed in next videos.